And hello. Welcome to Clouding Senses, and today, once again, the door is closed and no music yet, because we're going to be covering a basic overall idea for today's show, and that's going to be steampunk. Yes, Stephen, steampunk. Now, the problem with steampunk is that there's so many different people who have so many different ideas on what exactly it is. I mean, the overall concept of steampunk is that it is alternate history where steam-powered devices from, between the Victorian and Edwardian eras were capable of far more than they really were. Now, the problem comes in that some people add in, early electronics with vacuum tubes. Other people add in crystals for vril or etheric energy. And still other people just don't get it. There is more than one instance where somebody simply, in the words of a famous song on YouTube, glued some gears on it and called it steampunk. Now, how that matters in vaping? Well, here's the deal. Where is it? This is not steampunk. Neither is this. Those literally just have gears glued on to an existing device, or in the case of the tube mod, engraved on. That's just, that's not what steampunk is about. This is one of the most famous steampunk mods. Everyone's seen the picture of the guy with the mohawk vaping off of this. But, one of the key factors of steampunk is that everything should look like it has a function. And really and truly, not everything on there does. And the biohazard switch has nothing to do with steampunk. Now, for something better, you could have that device. That looks like something that would have been created in the Victorian era. So does that. So does that, and even has a nice little patina on it to give it a different color scheme. And then there's this. While that may be just, a 134, the holster idea is very Victorian style. Now, some people really, really go outrageous with it. The level of detail on this sucker is remarkable. And the thing that gets me on this, though, is the eyeball. Why is there an eye on a steampunk device? Well, there's a man named Serdan72 that has quite a few steampunk devices on his DeviantArt page, such as this. This blew my mind when I saw it. It's how much detail is on here, and while some of them are, in fact, very clearly just there for decoration, others, like the gauge, the various tubes and lenses, look far more interesting. And then he went and outdid himself. This is a steampunk vape. The vape itself is in the lower right-hand corner. That's part of a walking stick that includes, a sextant, pockets to put your stuff in, and everything else. It's just remarkable. So, that's steampunk for vaping. Question is steampunk starting to go away? Was it a fad that's just kind of fading? It's all over the place on the internet, but not as much as it used to be. Something to think about. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go let the cats in. Then I'm going to start the music back up. And we're going to probably squirrel out as usual. Okay.